Namaste, everybody. Welcome to day 9. The theme for the day is wild because tonight is the full moon. And we really want to work on harnessing the energies of the full moon in order to bring about, to manifest our desires. Are you ready to get on the mat? I'll see you there. We'll begin today in Tadasana. Feet parallel, toes facing the front of the mat. Lift the toes, spread them, and then replace them down. Gently engage the core, allow the shoulders to relax and open. You can do a couple neck rolls to just release any of the tension that is sitting in the shoulders and the neck. Close the eyes and take this second here to ground in. So the energy of the full moon can sometimes create heightened energy in the body, in the mind. So emotions might be running high, you might be feeling overwhelmed. That's all normal, that's okay. What we're doing here in this practice is really trying to harness that energy, to flow with it so that we can utilize it for ourselves, so that we can feel comfortable, so that we can manifest our visions and not really allowing the energy to control us. So take a deep breath in through the nose, sending the breath all the way down into the feet. And as you exhale through the nose, notice the belly lift as the diaphragm lifts back to its neutral position. Inhale, sending that breath, that energy all the way down into the toes. And exhale slowly, lower belly lifts up and in. Shoulders relax. Inhale all the way down to the ground. And exhale slowly. Now inhale the right arm forward, up and back, followed by the left arm forward, up and back. Right arm forward, up and back. Left arm forward, up and back. Like you're backwards swimming. You're doing the backstroke, opening up those shoulders. Make sure that you don't lose your ribs here though, so you're not splayed open. Engage the core, knit the lower ribs together towards each other. And continuing to breathe deeply, slowly, grounding the energy. Excellent. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, flat back, forward fold. Head's heavy. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back to plank. Bring the belly to the mat. Hands underneath the shoulders. Squeeze the elbows in. Press to the tops of the feet. Lift the kneecaps by engaging the quads. Inhale, lift cobra. Heart moves forward and up. And exhale, press it back to child's pose. Head heavy here. Hands together in a diamond shape above the head. Inhale, walk the hands in halfway and then all the way over to the right, grounding down through the left hip. You can stay up on the spidey fingers, close the eyes, enjoy the nice stretch in the left side body. And walk it back in to center and over to the left. Ground down through the right hip. Stretch in the right side body. Walk it back to center, bring the hands forward into tabletop, flip the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. You can keep the knees bent or begin to play with straightening them. Spread the fingers wide, press through the base of the fingers, and try to press the mat away from you. So as though you're trying to split the mat in half between your feet and your hands. So press the mat away from you and see if that changes the way that you feel in this shape. Lift the hips high. Press the heart space towards the thighs. Excellent. Now take your left hand to the center of the mat. Reach the right hand through to the left. Twist. Look under the left shoulder. Back to center. Switch sides. Left hand reaches towards the right leg. Look under the right shoulder. Back to center. Inhale the right leg up. And exhale, step it through. Drop the left knee down. Come onto the top of the left foot and inhale, low lunge. Press the left shin down into the mat. Squeeze the thighs energetically together so that we're really engaging that front leg as well. And then take the right hand back and around to the left thigh. Reach up and over with the left hand. Really find a lot of length. Squeeze that left glute. Not with your hands, unless you want to. It's not the kind of practice we're practicing today. And look up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, plant the palms. Step it back. Bring the belly to the mat. Press down through the tops of both feet. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, release. This time, take the hands back around behind you, palms facing each other. And inhale, lift the upper body. Squeeze the hands towards each other. Open across the heart. Press to the tops of the feet. Excellent. Release. Press it back to tabletop. Flip the toes under. Downward facing dog. Pedal through the feet. Play with straightening the legs if you feel like experimenting there today. Navel up and in towards the spine. And inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Drop the right knee down. Come onto the top of the right foot. Inhale, low lunge. Now take the left hand around towards the right thigh and reach up and over with the right hand. Really press down through that right shin to help with the balance. Find a lot of length. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, plant the palms. Come back into tabletop, belly to the mat. Reach the hands back behind you. Squeeze the hands energetically towards each other. And this time lift the legs and the arms and the upper body. Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze the hands towards each other. Squeeze the feet towards each other. Lift the heels to the sky. And release. Press it back into tabletop. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale the right leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee. Imagine as though you're kicking the wall behind you. Lift that knee high, but square the shoulders. Try to keep the shoulders as square as they can be. And then drop the right foot behind you. Flip the hips. Lift the hips to the sky. Lift the heart space to the sky. So press that space between the shoulder blades up to the ceiling. Wild thing. Opening the heart to what the universe has in store for us. And place the right hand back on the mat. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Press the left heel away from you. Engage the core. So we're working through movements here, fluid movements, heart-opening movements, in order to move with the fluidity of the energy of the season, of this full moon. So energy is heightened, emotions are heightened, and if we move fluidly through them, acknowledge them, feel them, but move fluidly through them, we can allow them to release back out into the ether. We don't need to hang on to them. When you're stiff, when you cling to things, is when you begin to have difficulty with them. We need to always remain fluid. We need to always give ourselves the ability to navigate the waters of life without trying to hold on so hard to things that are all temporary and transient in the end anyway. So this practice today is really to learn how to move gracefully and with ease, with an open heart, through the transitions of the time, and also to hopefully manifest those things that we desire, which we'll work on in a little bit. So take the right hand back around to the left thigh, reach up and over with the left arm, find a lot of length, open. Excellent. Bring the left hand down to the mat, right arm reaches up. Press the left heel away from you. Easy twist, squeeze the right knee in towards the body. And then take the right hand to the mat, step it back, plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Huge breath in, huge breath out. Inhale the left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip, kick the wall behind you, square the shoulders. Lift the knee high, and then drop the foot behind you, flip the hips, press the hips to the sky, press the space between the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, smile, wild thing. And then come back over, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Make sure you're really on the ball of that right foot. Pressing into the inner and outer edge of the left foot. So while we're hanging out here just for a minute in high lunge, I want you to imagine one thing that you wish to manifest this year. So you're already making it to your mat every day. That's excellent. Perhaps the thing that you desire is to really make this a 30-day practice and make it through every day. Maybe it's to be a healthier version of you. Maybe it's to be a happier version of you. Maybe it's to get a new car, a new house, go on vacation. So visualize that desire that you have, that one thing, just one thing for today, that you want to manifest this month maybe, before the next full moon, or this year. Take the left hand back around behind you, reach up and over with the right arm. Visualize that thing, and then send it out into the universe. Drop the right hand to the mat, left arm up. Imagine that it is already done. It's already manifested into your life. Drop the left hand to the mat, step it back, plank. Press the heels away from you, core tight. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Chaturanga to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up, open the hip, bend the knee. Enjoy the stretch for a second. Big inhale, big exhale. And drop the foot behind you. Lift the hips, wild thing. And then plant the palms, three-legged dog. Rock forward, bring the knee in between the elbows. And then bring the right foot over to the left. So now you're on the outer edge of the right foot. Bring the inner edge of the left foot down. Open the left arm up to the sky. So you're in a side plank sort of variation. And then bring the left hand back to the mat. Bring the right thigh to the mat. And then walk your hands over to the right for a psoas stretch. Excellent. Walk your hands back into center. Bring the knees back, back between the elbows. Step it back. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, open the hip, bend the knee. Huge breath in, huge breath out. Drop the foot behind you, lift the hips, wild thing. Press the space between your shoulder blades up to the sky. And come back to center, three-legged dog. Squeeze the left knee between the elbows and thread it through to the right. Bring the inside edge of the right foot down. Open the left arm up. And then bring the right hand back to the mat. Bring the left thigh to the mat. Walk your hands over to the left. Excellent. Come back to center. Squeeze the knee between the elbows. Step it back. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Bring the knees to the mat. Tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, open through the heart. Drop the belly, tailbone to the sky. Exhale, round through the tailbone. Press through the low back, mid back, upper back, chin to chest. Inhale, shoulder blades drop back. Heart moves between the biceps. Tailbone lifts to the sky. Exhale, round through the tailbone, round through the back. Channel your inner Halloween cat. Exhale one last time, drop the belly, heart lifts. Chin parallel to the mat. Exhale, round. And then come back to center. Inhale the right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread it through. Thread the needle. Try to keep the hips square best you can. Inhale, come back to center. Tabletop. Find neutral. And then bring the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it through. Come onto your left shoulder. Try to square the hips. Excellent. Come back to center. Take the right foot in between the hands. Come to face the left side of the room. So turn the right foot diagonal to the left top of the mat. Bring your hands to the mat and then straighten through the left leg. Come into a side lunge. So left heel is on the mat, toes to the sky. Right shoulder should be next to the right knee. And you can stay here. You can also come up onto your right toes if that's more comfortable for you. Stay here or take your right hand out to the outside of the right foot. Left arm reaches up. Bus stop 2, bus stop 3 is reach back and around and clasp. So ground down through that left foot, look up over your left shoulder. And then release the clasp if you have it. Walk your hands over to the left, switching sides. Bend through the left leg this time. Press through the right heel. Now this is my less dominant side, so it looks a little bit different for me. So you can always come up onto that left heel if that's more comfortable for you, or sorry, left ball of the foot. Drop it down. Bus stop 2, reach out to the left, reach your right hand to the sky. And bus stop 3 is to clasp behind. Look over your right shoulder. And release the clasp if you have it. Walk your hands to the center. Straighten through the legs, toes in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Release the head, let the crown of the head be heavy. We've released our intention or desire out into the universe, and now all we have to do is allow it to manifest itself. Inhale, half lift. Exhale here. Inhale, heel toe the feet in to just wider than hip distance apart, toes out. Bend at the knees, yogic squat. Press the elbows into the knees gently. Press the palms together. Prayer at heart center. Let the hips be heavy. And then take your hand behind you, come into a seat, soles of the feet together, knees apart. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, fold. Baddha Konasana. Keep a flat back. Gently opening through the abductors, the inner thighs. Inhale, come back up. Take the left foot closer towards the body. Right foot on the outside of the left knee. Press down through the big right toe. Inhale, reach up with the left hand. Exhale, twist. Look over the right shoulder. If this feels okay in your neck. Otherwise, you can just look straight on. Switching sides, right foot in towards the body, left foot on the outside of the right knee. Inhale, reach up with the right hand. Exhale, twist. Look over the left shoulder or straight ahead. Press down through the left big toe. And release. Take the right foot into the left thigh, left foot long. Inhale, find a lot of length in the spine. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Forehead to knee pose, Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, walk your hands back up, switch sides. Left thigh inside the right, left foot to the right thigh. Inhale, reach, flex the right foot, exhale, fold. Come back up. Take the soles of the feet to the mat, bend the knees, slowly roll down onto the back. Move my mic Take your right leg, cross it on top of the left. Press your left foot into the mat and lift your hips off the ground. Move them over to the right a few inches. And then you can hook that right foot behind the left calf if you'd like, and let the knees fall to the left. Stay here or look over your right shoulder. Come back to center, bring your hips back to neutral. Cross the left leg on top of the right. Press into the right foot, lift the hips over to the left a couple inches. Hook the left foot behind the calf if you'd like, and then bring the knees to the left. Right, bring the knees to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Come back to center. Take the soles of the feet together, knees apart. Shimmy the shoulders up underneath the heart space. Back of the hands fall to the mat. Deep breath in, sending the breath all the way down to the feet. Even here as we lay down. Notice the way the feet feel as they touch one another, the sensations, the warmth, perhaps the coldness. And as you exhale, allow the hips to be heavy, the belly to sink, the shoulders to relax. And you can choose to stay here with me in Supta Baddha Konasana, or release the legs, take them long, and let the feet fall to the left and right. Your choice as we spend a few minutes here to rest in Shavasana. I will join you in the silence, so continue to breathe normally and naturally. Allow the body and the mind to reap the benefits of this practice. And I will see you tomorrow for our next class together. Namaste.